Ladies and gentlemen, grab your tea, popcorn, and Twitter detectives, skeptics, and stans. The unthinkable was just done by Remy Ma. She was discovered using Dr. *D's backstage while we were live, with cameras rolling and strong lights dotted. Isn't alleged? No, it's clear that the tape has leaked, according to sources. In 4K, you can observe the regret growing. Keep your pearls close at hand and prepare yourself. After assessing talent, how does a Grammy-nominated rapper end up with two security guards and a makeup artist holding her heels as she exits the building? Ask instead of asking us. The video. It wasn't nearly ugly. This was perhaps the most embarrassing TV moment since Paula Abdul's Uncorked interview, a career nosedive, and a disastrous PR meltdown. Not to mention the reactions, which included Papoose appearing to want to blend into the drywall, fans jeering, and producers scurrying. What actually transpired backstage, then? Who made the video leak? And how did Remy Ma transition from a state of emergency to a state of culture? Stay tuned because Remy Ma's reputation is baked, the drama is simmering, and the receipts are scorching. Let's turn the tape back. It was meant to be Remy Ma's significant comeback to the public eye following years of tumultuous headlines, romantic strife, and hate speech on social media. She had at last secured a well-known position as a guest judge on The Mic Drop, a nationally broadcast talent show. Imagine American Idol combined with hip-hop and love, but with a lot less professionalism and a lot more attitude. Look prior to this, Remy Ma wasn't exactly the industry's golden child. The individual in question once remarked, "If I don't have beef, I'm bored." Analysis of leaked drug film. Same Remy who reportedly got into a skirmish with Nicki, fought with her own glam squad over Edge Control, and had more rap fights than hit singles in the previous 10 years. Managed to convince Mic Drop's producers that she could serve as a national television spokesperson for honesty in music and street smarts. It worked for a few seconds. Remy was spitting shade, saying one-liners, and sporting clothing louder than her verses in the first two episodes. Even though Papa was seen backstage posing for the cameras like he had just landed a BT special, people were still loving the authenticity. However, several unidentified crew members claim that everything fell apart in the third episode. Yes, Darren from audio and Karen from lighting are now officially snitching. Although we've all seen famous diva behavior before, Remy arrived late, irritated, and wearing sunglasses indoors. The worst part was that Remy supposedly disappeared for 11 minutes during a commercial break, giving the impression that she was rearranging her cosmetics. One of the PA, however, noticed something that had the entire production crew clutching their clipboards when she looked at the security stream. We won't get into specifics, but let's assume there was a lot of denial, white powder, and a rolled up piece of paper. The video was filmed from several perspectives and was incredibly clear and high resolution. Before anyone could hit delete, you'd think Spielberg would have directed it. A copy has already been posted to a dubious Instagram gossip site that rhymes with a feminist. The ##ReIate and the girl tick went viral on Twitter, and the internet did more than just respond. Leading creators' reactions from the industry began to recreate the scene, and one person even created a remix video of the clip that included Ree's previous lyrics. "You leaned forward all the way, sis, lean back." Fans were not the only ones who recognized that the showrunners were in a panic. Papoose chilly and whispering were the judge's words, as if he had just witnessed her cheating. Once more, that man left the building. He didn't even take his automobile, according to several. Before he called Uber, he silently walked for blocks. The choice was made quickly back in the studio. Producers held an emergency conference with the legal team within 20 minutes of viewing the clip and determined that Remy Ma needed to be disqualified. "We won't put her on leave. Instead, we'll deal with it in private." Instead, they forced her to sign a release, packed up her dressing area, and let her out as if she were attempting to enter the Grammys undetected. The audience was unaware of what was happening, which made it even more frightening. They continued to applaud during commercial breaks, believing that everything was all right. Security was dragging Remy aside backstage while he continued to insist it was only a vitamin powder. Boo, vitamin C doesn't cause you to perspire like that. And just when we believed the controversy had reached its climax, the raw video not. The security tape was revealed, but the behind-the-scenes video showed Remy being told she was not eligible at that very moment. Her face was lovely. She was fiddling with her wig for a minute. She was saying, "Wait, are you serious, girl?" The next minute, really similar to a freestyle papoose. Within hours, the video had amassed millions of views. Even Wendy Williams, who was still off air, posted a blurry iPhone response from her couch with the comment, "Now this is a hot topic," after Rome repeated it on Twitter. The venue's patrons started jeering as Remy walked out with "Will she run afoul of the law?" as if she had recently lost a custody dispute with two bodyguards. "You were real once," one fan even said. "You're simply so embarrassing right now." There's more, though, and if that wasn't enough drama for one night, someone from the Glamour team posted a screenshot of a group message where Remy allegedly admitted to using something to relax. What else could soothe you? Do you know, either chamomile tea or a therapist? But a few hours later, the producers released a statement stating, quote, "Due to a violation of the terms of her contract, Remy Mackey has been removed from her role as a guest judge on the Mic Drop. Contract and inappropriate inset conduct. We hope she succeeds in all of her future undertakings. Upcoming projects. CIS might be making an effort to appear in court at this pace given the state of social media nowadays and the work being done by PR teams. Get your tea, ladies and gentlemen, fans and skeptics, popcorn ready, Twitter detectives, and drinkers. With cameras rolling and bright lighting, we are having a live conversation. And Remy Ma just took the unimaginable action. Backstage, she was found to be using Drasterous GS. It isn't alleged, no. Sources claim that the tape was leaked, and it's so obvious that you can watch the regret play out in 4K. Hold on to your pearls and get ready. How does a Grammy-nominated rapper who has been evaluated for skill wind up leaving the premises with two security officers holding her heels and a cosmetics artist? Refer to the video rather than us, wasn't just unattractive. The crowd jeered. The producers rushed. Additionally, papoose appeared to try to blend in with the drywall. This was a career-ending PR disaster and possibly the most embarrassing TV incident since Paula Abdul's uncorked interview. Then, what really took place backstage? Who leaked the video? Furthermore, how did Remy Ma go from being in a state of emergency to being in a state of culture? Remy Ma's reputation is ruined, so remain motionless. The escalating drama and the receipts air burning. Let's reverse the tape. It was intended to be Remy Ma's significant public return. After years of contentious news stories, tense interpersonal relationships, and hate crimes on social media, she had finally landed a well-known role as a guest judge on the nationally televised talent show The Mic Drop, Imagine Hip Hop, Love, and American Idol coupled with a lot more attitude and less professionalism. Take a look. Remy Ma wasn't exactly the industry's golden kid before this. He did say, "After all, if I don't have beef, I'm bored." Mic Drop's creators reportedly believed that Remy, who allegedly could represent musical integrity and street wisdom on national television, had more rap battles than hit singles in the past 10 years, and argued with her own glam squad over edge control. Remy's one-liners, insults, and outrageous outfits were louder than her lyrics in the first 2 episodes. And it worked for a while. Many people were still enjoying the realism even if Papa Pose was seen backstage posing for the cameras as if he had just landed a BT special. But according to a number of unidentified staff members, the 3rd episode was when everything went wrong. Indeed, Darren from Karen from Lighting and Audio is now formally snitching. Despite the fact that we have all witnessed celebrity diva behavior before, Remy was late. This time, I'm annoyed and wearing sunglasses. indoors. The worst part was that, during a commercial break, Remy allegedly vanished for 11 minutes, giving the impression that she was applying makeup. However, one of the pawn noticed something in the surveillance feed while the rest of the production team was gripping their clipboards. Let's assume there was a lot of denial, white powder, and a rolled-up piece of paper. We won't go into specifics. The footage was so clear, so good that you would swear Spielberg directed it.